It was October of '99 that I'd went into my basement. I'd got word from the doctor that I had a very unusual birth defect. And so I went to prayer, trying to find out what was going to go on and hear a word from the Lord. And the enemy was trying to shake my faith. So in my basement, I was praying, and God gave me a word. And in Psalms 118, it says, "I shall live and not die, and declare the works of the Lord." And God made a promise to me that I would live, and that the insurance that had dropped us, God would take care of all of it. So on November the 10th of that year of 1999, I had heart surgery. The next day, which was my birthday, which I was 39 at the time and I'm 52 now, had surgery. And the next day, the doctor come in and said, we're going to have to do something. His heart rate is up to 144. His blood pressure was 220 over 140. And if we don't get it down, he's going to die. So immediately they moved my wife out of the room and said, we've got to do something. But yet I remembered that God had promised that I would live and not die. And I was standing on His unshakable word and the promise and the peace of God that passed all my understanding was there. And I said, no, in my mind, I'm not going to die. You promised, God. I'm standing on your unshakable word and on your unshakable promise. And so I asked the nurses to gather around me as I could understand that what was going on. And I said, we're going to pray. And they began to pray. And we prayed together. My wife went out of the room and she was calling people around the nation and maybe even some that are watching this. You prayed for me. Stood on His word, and a few moments later, I heard one of the nurses say, it's working. Something's changing. I'd stand on His word and unshakable promise that He would get us through. I don't know what you may be facing this day, but I know that if God's made you a promise, you stand on it. You claim it. Don't walk away from it. I'm here today at 52 years old knowing that I was facing a surgery that only 2% of the people that go into surgery come out alive. And they were amazed. No, it was just a miracle of God. And we were built on His unshakable word, His unshakable promise, and His unshakable peace. You hold on to that. You may be facing something that's beyond your imagination. But I know if God's made you a promise, and He has, because it's His word, you hang on, you stay steady, and God will see you through.